But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different, and I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me, and he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
Mr. President, did he? I just want to clarify. Did he raise any of these concerns with you privately before he raised them publicly? And this is the guy you put in charge of cutting spending. Should people not take him seriously about spending now? Are you saying this is all sour grapes?
No, he worked hard and he did a good job. And I'll be honest, I think he misses the place. I think he got out there and all of a sudden he wasn't in this beautiful Oval Office, and he's got nice offices too. But there's something about this one. I was telling the Chancellor, this is where it is. People come in here, even from Germany. They come in and they walk into the Oval Office, and it's just a special place. It's, World War I, it started and it ended here, and World War II, and so many other things. Everything big comes right from this beautiful space. It's now much more beautiful than it was 6 months ago. A lot of good things are happening in this room. And I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But we have it with others too. They leave and they wake up in the morning and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it and you'll let us know. And I didn't think it was appropriate. And he happened to be a Democrat, like totally Democrat. And I say, look, we won. We get certain privileges, and one of the privileges, we don't have to appoint a Democrat. NASA is very important. We have great people. General Kane is going to be picking somebody with our. We'll be checking him out, seeing. But he wanted that person, a certain person, and we said no. And I can understand why he's upset. Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup. But he said, no, I don't think so, which is interesting and very nice. He wants to be who he is, so you could make that statement too, I guess. Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. We call it a great, big, beautiful bill.
Peace, King Messiah here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the community. It's greatly appreciated. I mean, what is your take on this entire story? As you can read here on the screen, Elon Musk, his company, his reputation, his stocks, his net worth, it has all taken a hit. I mean, they've been going back and forth. We want to hear from you. I think definitely it shows that, Elon didn't mention anything about Epstein's files or anything. But once things didn't go his way, it's dangerous to think that Elon has all the technology. He will be, a supervillain. That's him. I mean, if there was ever a character to become a supervillain, Elon is him. It's because he has the technology. He definitely has the technology. And as you hear, Elon said it's time to start his own party, his own political party. And, he can definitely influence the masses via Twitter. Once you have a social media platform that has millions of minds and spirits connected to it that wake up, that live on it. Elon definitely can shape a narrative. But who do you think is winning in public perception, in the public's eye? Who do you think is getting the upper hand? Is it Donald Trump or is it Elon? I mean, Trump responds to Musk's recent attacks, suggests that he has that Trump delirium, They've been going back. Trump has his own social media platform called Truth Post, I believe it's called. I've never been on there. I'm not subscribed, but Trump is fighting back with his own. Trump said he was waning thin, Elon. Now look at these videos I'm going to play where Elon is moving like he's straight up a crackhead. Elon moving like a J off Peter Street, a J from the West End. Elon is moving like a straight up crackhead. I'm going to play these videos coming up here. Let's go.
Very nice. I think Colombia wants to get to the bottom of the problem. They've acted very well. And there are other institutions too that are acting, but Harvard's trying to be a big shot. And all that happens is
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Well, it's a very sad case.
Elon Musk posts on X, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein's file. This is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT, D-Day, and whatever that is. So listen, here's the video. Donald Trump, Epstein, looking real cozy.
The Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
We're going to get great ratings in your show.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests, among them the financier Jeffrey Epstein.
Come on in. Go inside.
More than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges. Later in the footage, Trump is seen talking to Epstein and another man as women are dancing in front of them. Trump alternates between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein and the other man and telling Epstein about the cameras. The Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his...
But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types, electric. He's got a conflict. I mean, look, he's in certain areas. I mean, I see this morning, I didn't know, but I said, do the right thing, where they're cutting way back on the electric vehicle subsidies.
Yes.
They're cutting back.
You lose.
Not only cutting back.
Hurt you. Correct.
Yeah. Now,
you don't care.
I wouldn't tell you.
Well,
he's probably not that happy with it, but that would have been one thing. He would have come to me and said, listen, you got to do me a favor. This is crazy. But this was in the tax bill. They're cutting back on the subsidies. I wasn't involved in it. I said, do what's right, and they're coming up with a tax, but it's just preliminary. But I mean, if he were involved, wouldn't you think he'd probably do that? Now, maybe he does better if you cut back on the subsidies. Who knows? Because he figures he does think differently. He thinks he has a better product.
Yeah.
And as long as he has a level playing field, he doesn't care what you do, which is he's told me that.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't asked the president for anything ever.
And if it comes up, how will you handle it?
Well,
he won't be involved.
Yeah, I'll recuse myself if it is.
If there's a conflict, he won't be involved.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't want that, and he won't want it.
Right, and obviously I'm getting a sort of a daily proctology exam here. It's not like I'm going to be getting away from something in the dead of night.
Welcome to D.C. If you want a friend, get a dog.
Well,
I saw that Musk left Doge today.
They're not fighting. Musk is trying to recover his brand. Musk helped Trump get elected. Chainsaw Doge, the whole 9 yards, sucked up to him. Which makes sense, because any captain of industry with a lot of companies right now, you look at all the tech people, they go suck up to Trump, because Trump will make your life hell if you don't suck up to him or you don't play ball with him. So I understand from a business perspective why Musk did what he did, but it totally backfired on him. His brand backlash, I mean, everyone hates a Tesla now. All the Tesla lovers are having, like you said, bumper stickers there that, I love Tesla, but I hate Musk and all sorts
Saw
of...
it today.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. So I think, number one, he went into Doge and he realized, like, I'm not going to save any trillions of dollars. Like everyone already knew, the majority of the government budget is law. You can't get rid of Medicare, Social Security, and the rest of it is just fungible, whatever, not a big impact, right? And so when he leaves Doge, right after he left Doge, a couple of days ago, I guess in the Oval Office, you had that big interview. He was still nice to Trump and talking things, in a nice way and all that. And today, he just goes, it's a disgusting abomination, the big, beautiful bill. He called it a disgusting abomination. To me, it's real simple. He's trying to recover his brand. He's completely tarnished his reputation. And that's got a backlash in a big way to his company, Tesla. And
Right.
God knows whatever is happening.
Tesla stock is still down.
Yeah, well, it's not even about the stock. Like, his brand reputation is so damaged that I think he realized that he's got to fix that. I wouldn't call him fighting at Trump, but he basically called him out saying this is a disgusting abomination, which is kind of shocking when he was sucking up to him and everything Trump does is great, and all of a sudden it's crap.
They're BFFs, like 2
Yeah,
months
this is
ago.
brand recovery, in my opinion. Brand recovery.
All right.